everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. Hope you're doing alright. Today I want to talk about the question, basically, should you tell a guy that you want a relationship? I think it's a difficult question to ask because we've all been there while we're dating, where it's going well, or you're just kind of chatting, and then you kind of have to work out if you're on the same page as someone. You have to kind of ask, do you want something casual or do you want something a bit more long term? And as a woman, it's really difficult to ask this question because your immediate thought is that you do not want to scare the guy off. And I think a lot of women are definitely scared of scaring a guy off. What it comes down to is that women are scared that once they tell the truth and they say to someone that they want a relationship, they're scared that the guy's going to pull away. This situation happened to me recently where I was just talking to someone and it wasn't progressing to the date stage. Now, as I say in my channel, if a guy hasn't asked you out within a week, you know his motives aren't clear. You know that he's not interested in getting to know you, going out on a date with you, pushing forward the momentum of the relationship. He's basically, A, he's just a talker, B, he needs validation, or C, he's just a time waster. So I was kind of chatting to someone and it wasn't progressing to date stage and I could feel it from experience. I could feel the guy wasn't that into me. The keys you need to look out for: longer breaks between texting. We used to talk like back and forth, and then it was moving to I'd get one text a day, and then I knew in my brain, I was like, yep, this guy isn't into me. He's doing the slow, gradual pullback. So he was doing this, he wasn't as into me. And then, so it got to a week stage, and after a week, because I'm much older, I'm like, right, that's it. So I was just like, what are you looking for? And then the guy said to me that, to be honest, he was happy in his life, which is absolutely fair enough. He wasn't really looking for anything. So I'm not going to lie, this did piss me off because I did put in my profile that I'm looking for long term, I'm looking to date, and this guy, he didn't want anything. So there's nothing wrong with that. Guys are completely entitled not to want anything. But I think I was just annoyed, basically, that this guy had just wasted my time. And even though it is a week, I value my time. And I'd put in effort talking to this guy for a week. And he had no intention, basically, of meeting up with me. So I just said to him, oh, like, fair enough, that's fine, good luck with everything. And then I just, like, unmatched him. But I think, to answer the question, should you tell a guy you want a relationship? I think there's definitely two ways about it. I think it is age dependent. If you were a young girl, say in your 20s, between 20 to 25, and you know you want a relationship, from experience, don't tell a guy that you want a relationship. The simple reason is that guys will run game on you. You've shown your weakness, basically. You've let your guard down and you've shown a guy that you want a relationship, and a guy will use that, especially if they have good game, they will use it as a manipulative tool to get you to have sex with them, and they will literally run game on you. So I think if you're in that younger kind of bracket where you're not really looking to settle down but you do like someone, just take your time with things and take things easy, go on date, don't get physical too soon, because when you're young and you let your guard down and tell a guy that you're looking for a relationship, something more, they are more likely to, as I say, run game on you. But if you're older like me and you're in your 30s, you have to be honest. Hopefully in your 30s you'll understand men more and kind of understand more how they work. So when you're in their 30s, definitely say to a guy that, look, you're in your 30s, you're looking for something more serious. And if a guy isn't on the same page, then you just do what I do and you just have to unmatch them, and you just have to walk on and find someone that is on the same page as you. It's all about finding someone that wants what you want at the same time. There's no use trying to get a guy into a relationship, getting a guy to like you. Sadly, it's all about timing, and it's all about finding the guy that wants what you want at the same time. If you're out there and you really like someone and you're dating them and you know they do not want a relationship or anything serious, please do not go down that road of trying to get them into a relationship, into liking you, because from personal experience, it doesn't work. Men do not change. It's not necessarily about the female. Men will like spending time with you and they'll like your company. It isn't necessarily always about he's just not into you, although it is, I would say, like 90% of the time. 10% of the time, a guy literally does not want commitment in his life. They are happy with how their life is, they're happy with how their life's going, and they don't want a relationship, basically. You've got to be honest with yourself and say, that's no shade on the guy. The guy can think like that. If a guy is in his 30s and he doesn't want to settle, that's completely up to him. What guys need to understand is that once girls are in their 30s, the biological clock is ticking and they do not want to waste time. So even to guys watching this, be very careful if you're dating someone in their 30s. A lot of women in their 30s, they don't want to experience time wasters, basically. So yeah, to answer the question, I think if you're younger, if a guy asks you what you're looking for, try to be a bit evasive, try to be a bit mysterious, especially in your like younger 20s. But I think definitely as you get older, once you're in your 30s or 40s, definitely set your standard. Say you're looking for long term. If it scares guys off, then it scares guys off, because ultimately you're just wasting your time and you're wasting your ovaries, and you just need to be around guys that want the same thing as you. There's no harm in taking it slow, going on dates. I'm not saying go on one date and then boom, relationship. You can take your time with a guy and you can get to know him, but just be honest with him and just say that that is what you're looking for, because you're now older. So hope you enjoyed that video, everyone. Thanks for watching as ever, and hopefully see you soon.